Hello everyone. Welcome. It's good to see so many people already in the chat. How is everyone doing? It's been a little bit. I guess it has. Yeah. Since we're bi-weekly, I feel like I'm always going to be able to say it's been a little bit. I do currently have bangs today because my blow dryer broke. I feel like this is like the third one that's broke on me. Like it just starts, making that rattling sound, and then it just always feels a little bit hotter than it should, and then I'm always just afraid it's gonna like blow up in my hands. So it's good to see everybody. How has everyone's past 2 weeks been? Is anyone experiencing a summer heat wave? Has everyone been crafting, switching over your crafts to some summer beach stuff? Would love to hear how you're doing over in the chat. Just want to say my hellos, missed everybody. Hello to Starlit Stitches, Mendel T, Hooked by Marilyn, good to see you. Bean Crochet is back. Autolos Flow, Bean Crochet. Oh, I already said Bean Crochet. Marilyn. Yeah, good to see folks here. We have quite a few viewers in the back as well, maybe lurking. So good to see you today. Yeah, let me know what's been going on with you. No trip for me last time we spoke. I had just gotten back from London, which is super cool. Excited to show you all what we were working on here soon. I'm excited to crochet along today, says Autos Flow. Yes, we are going to be making some granny squares today. So it's kind of a spoiler for what we have to come. I have been crocheting for quite some time, 8 years, pushing 9. Yes, 8 years. Yeah. And I have never made a granny square before. Has everyone else in chat made one, or is anyone like me where they just haven't ever gotten around to it? Would love to hear that in chat. We do have our new partners that we're working with. You might have seen the announcement in the community section for the Ribblympics. So pretty cool to be working with Katya. They have some really awesome yarn. Totally worthwhile to check out. So that is one of the patterns that will be in today. So excited to be doing that. But yeah, excited to, if you're here today, you can definitely join us in working on those granny squares. I hear that they're not too bad. I hear they're actually fairly on the easier side, but it's pretty amazing on what you can do with granny squares. I'm sure a lot of you have seen, like, it seems like if any piece of crochet clothing is going to go viral, it's got to be a granny square thing. But like the sweaters people make, the bucket hats, especially the bucket hats, I'm actually quite a big fan. The pants. Hooked by Marilyn says, I pretty much started with granny squares. Oh, cool. I hear that is a pretty good intro place for beginners. Even making them for a temperature blanket. Oh, nice. That sounds really cool. Yeah, so I'll be making those. But just one today, just to say I did it. Bean Crochet absolutely loves them. Aw. I made a couple when I started learning to crochet and went straight to amigurumis. Yeah, I started with just amigurumi myself. Flo says, I also made a sunburst granny to look like sunflowers and made them into throw pillow covers. That sounds like a great project, honestly. Pillow covers are underrated. I'm now understanding the beauty of them. And then I am also more tattooed as of today. So I just got this little star thing. It reminded me of like an impact frame. So I thought it was pretty cool. So more ink on the arm for sure. I only have one piece of crochet tattoo. It's like the ball of yarn in the fox's mouth. But yeah, so I think enough time. People have trickled in. I know some people are lurking, so we'll go over today's agenda. Excited to go over those things. If you've been actively checking out our social pages or logging into Ribblr every day or in the community section, you have probably noticed that we have a brand new campaign going on right now. Pretty exciting one, the Summer Goodies campaign, which we'll go over in more detail. We have an awesome offer today for really the next 24 hours / the weekend for any of those who've been interested in the tier programs. We got our Ribblr of the week that we'll be sharing. It's award season, beginning of the month, so I'll be going over awards that were given out for the nominees for June. So excited to go over those. And then we will be jumping right into the crafting. So it'll be a pretty chill stream today for sure. If you've just kind of been looking for someone to hang out with while you craft / crochet, knit, any of those kind of, having a crafting buddy is definitely worth it. Does everyone in real life have a crafting buddy? Who is their go-to? To be transparent, I don't really have any real life crafting friends that I like religiously hang out with and craft with. But we are going to be hosting a party, I think, in the pretty near future that will have crafts. So that'll be cool. Crafts and video games, can't go wrong. So let's go over the summer goodies campaign. So we have this awesome summer goodies campaign that each day that you come into Ribblr, you are able to download a free pattern offered by one of our incredible designers. So this will be throughout the entire month of July, all really fun patterns. I also have a pattern involved, which actually is not going to be summer themed. It is going to be the holiday, like Christmas themed, only because I'm kind of a big fan of the whole like Christmas in July concept. And it never hurts to get those holiday patterns in early before everyone else is trying to swipe them up. So, and I don't know when everyone starts their holiday patterns, but I know some people start even like in August. So, but some people are doing cons and whatnot. So every day you come into Ribblr for 24-hour window, there will be a brand new summer goodie. So you can grab yours completely free to download. And then while you're doing it, make sure to check out the rest of those designer shops. Definitely worthwhile. They're all very talented and skilled. Drop a follow so you can keep up to date with notifications for when they drop something new. So yeah, it's really exciting to see everybody involved. Hello, Wooly Amigurumis. Good to see you. You've never made a granny square either? Today might be the day then. But I'm glad I'm not alone because you've been crocheting for longer than I have, so that's pretty surprising. Love all the summer goodies. We do too. They're super fun, really cool. And if you don't know how to find them for everybody, we do. When you log in, it will show up as a pop-up. But like if you happen to like accidentally click somewhere else or whatnot, you can go to the community section where we do have a community post updated daily, so you can check out the current Ribblr or current summer goodie for that day, or you can check out the past summer goodies just to see what it's all been all about. Super grateful for the event. Thank you to all involved, and they definitely know it, so make sure to show your support any way you can. Really cool. We have a lot of new faces as well, which is really cool. I feel like, yeah, it's pretty cool. It's a fun event. If you've been around the Ribblr space for a while, you've seen something similar with like our Ribblr treat. So yeah, pretty much like not biannually, but like semi-annually. That's half a year, right? Yeah, semi-annually we'll do it. My birthday is July 16th, so it's always like Christmas in July for me. Aw, cute. That's nice. 16th of July. I will actually be getting another tattoo that day. So I will be celebrating your birthday under the needle. Yeah, so this is the Summer Goodies event. Keep your eyes out. Super fun. And we always appreciate the shares on social media if you want to support these artists. A lot of ways you can do it as well. So make sure to keep that community-driven mindset. And we do have our Ribblr of the week. Our Ribblr of the week is Caitlin Johnson this week. Really cute stuff and really, really unique. I actually wish I had put the dragon photo up here, which I actually think I can go grab just because you should see it. It's really, really cool. I'm going to kind of haphazardly put this photo up only because I think it's worth it. Oh, So we do see the cows, which are really amazing and cute, and love to see them, but do want to show off this dragon pattern because look how huge it is. I was super impressed when I saw this. Yeah, it looks awesome. I mean, I have crocheted something huge, but I've like always used big yarn for it. I mean, this does look like blanket yarn, but still very, very impressive. So I wanted to show that off. And then Caitlin will actually, after this stream, be offering this freebie for followers for this koi fish. So make sure to grab that as well. A lot of fun freebies this month. Pretty much you should be set for the rest of the year off of freebies on this July. So yeah. Hello, Little Miss Wonderful. Thanks for joining. Good to have you. Oh, Bean Crochet tested the dragon pattern. Wow, very cool. Small world of the Ribblr space. Yeah, the dragon is really, really impressive. I'm glad everyone else thinks so. She is really nice. Great. Good to hear. Good to hear. Not getting people who are mean onto the Ribbler of the Week feature. So yeah, make sure to check her out. You can find that post in the community section. Check out that freebie after the stream. And yeah, really, really kind in our messages. All right, and we have one big deal going on for 24 hours for this weekend. And you can now, for the Ribblr tiers for Platinum, you can now get 50% off for the next 24 hours. So if you have been eyeing this tier, I think it actually even counts for the yearly, but you can get 50% off when paying in full. So all you have to do is use the code FLASH50 when checking out, when buying one of your tiers. Super awesome. None of these things, or all these things, although not absolutely necessary for your experience on Ribblr, because we are keeping everything free for your basics. These are some other things that you can kind of make your life easier if Ribblr is somewhere that you frequent. I have Platinum myself, and I've noticed quite a big difference in kind of like my experience with the platform. You know, getting all the as a seller, getting all those selfie points is super helpful. I have been taking advantage of the pins in my boards, which is really cool on my Ribblr library. So you can definitely check it out. Make sure to use the code FLASH50 when checking out to get 50% off. And this deal only lasts for 24 hours until the end of Sunday night. Yeah, 24 hours. So make sure to check it out. These deals do not happen often. So this is Vincent, your host / salesman. Take it from me. It's really cool. No bias at all. So definitely check it out. And yeah, if you have any questions, let me know and I can answer them about the tiers. Let me make sure I get a drink of water. So if you're interested, you can find that. And I hope you enjoy your new tier. All right. So since it is beginning of the month, we do have quite an array of patterns that are nominated for the Ribblr Awards. So for all of June, we've been inspecting, checking them out, seeing what's new and things that are popular. So we're going to go over some of those nominees, and then the live voting is now live, of course, with the name. So you can go in for the next week and check those out and vote for your favorites. The winners do get badges, selfie points, and other prizes. So if you want to support your favorite designers and makers, this is definitely a really great way to do so. So for the pattern of the month for June 2024, we have this shrug / shawl by Lovely by Lee. Looks gorgeous. I believe she is using the chevron technique. I have only ever used the chevron technique once when I was designing actually a 4th of July blanket. It turned out to be more of like a throw. I thought the chevron was so hard to design. It was not easy, but it is actually really quite fun to work up kind of once you get into like the sequencing and the flow of it. So that one's pretty fun. So I'm glad to see this pattern here. daily crochet with this lovely top. Looks perfect for the warmer seasons. I know, Southern Hemisphere is not in the warmer seasons, but for those like myself who are experiencing a heat wave, I think we're about to hit 100 degrees Fahrenheit this weekend. This kind of top looks perfect. Spaghetti straps. Love the ruffles on the bottom. So daily crochet really knocked out of the park with this pattern. And then we have Sif's Studio with this cute frog it's like on a BLT, which is really cute. I love the bacon, the bread, and the egg. The frog is so funny. It's like, to me, it kind of like reminds me of like a rendition of like, pig in a blanket, but it's like frog in an egg, I guess. So that one's really cute. I think definitely a standout for the amigurumi scene for sure. Little Miss Wonderful and agrees. So cute and creative. Mental D, the frog is really cute. Glad y'all think so. So if you do have a burning passion to go vote, the voting is now live in the community section. So make sure to check that out. All cute patterns. We agree, Starlet. We agree. And for the shops of the month for June 2024, of course, it's hard to always choose, but a lot of good makers out there. So we have Amigurumiku. Amigurumiku. Okay, that's how you say it. Sorry, really cute photography. I'm a bit biased towards the Pokemon that they create. And some of the BMO, I think, is the little robot's name. You can see Totoro and No Face, so really cute. So make sure to vote for them if you love their style. Love to see it. We have some new chatters in the chat. Palm and Tyler, what's up? Good to see you. And then Maddie Dell, I think that's the name. Hello, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Happy to have you here today. I hope you're both doing well. All right, back to the shop of the months. We have Knit Safari, which is has some amazing pattern. I always love, it's like some designers like have they have a niche and they stick to it and they have found their style, which is amazing, and I think a lot of people strive to find, which I always kind of did too. And then you have other artists who have quite the range, so you kind of never know what they're going to drop. And I think Knit Safari kind of fulfills that. You see here we have like that kind of loopy yarn in a sweater, which it looks really impressive. We even have a purse that looks high end. I believe the entire purse is like that crochet technique, which is really cool, or knit technique. I actually don't even know. So you'll have to check it out for yourself. You got sweaters, cardigans, so really cute. I myself, although I do focus on amigurumi, I do have quite a range. I've done a lot of wearables and stuff, so I've tried mostly everything except granny squares, which is today. Maybe I should design a granny square project. I love all the support y'all are showing in chat. Bean Crochet says they love BMO. Little Miss Wonderful says it was so hard to vote. Everything is so cute. I know it is. Honestly, it's hard to pick your favorites when everyone is so talented. Yeah, they're all so cute. Glad y'all agree. And then last but not least, for shop of the month, we do have Y Crochets, which looks been a big fan of their work. When I saw that they have quite a few freebies, so big fan of those. Love the photography. Honestly, all the amigurumi artists just all have a really great style. Love to see it. Really soft looking. Actually, if you were here for our Frankengurumi stream where we created that project together, which he's hiding somewhere, where we created our crochet amigurumi pattern together and we got to like vote on pieces and stuff. We actually used the body for the bear, so that was really fun. So glad to see that was involved and seeing it pop back up in my feed. And then finally we have the Make Awards. So these aren't designers, but these are crafters in the community who are following these patterns, creating journals, and also selling their work, which selling on Ribblr is definitely beneficial for everybody because one, we do have the lowest sale fees, and two, when you do sell, some of those expenses that come out of your sale do go back to the designer as royalties so that they earn a little bit of a commission for their initial hard work. So if you're going to sell anywhere, we definitely recommend Ribblrs so everyone's satisfied, not just, you're getting price gouged to the big corporate fat cats. Definitely want to avoid that. And your boy also gets supported in a way, I guess indirectly, but yeah. So we do have Ali Fira, who made, so we see the dragon again, which love to see it in this kind of like take. Love the tan and the yellow. So they made Caitlin's pattern, which looks really great, our Ribblr of the week. And then we have from Mary Lou, we have the long stringy frog, which I feel like this frog is super, super popular on the internet. So it's really cool to see. I see it everywhere, which as a designer myself, I can only regret not making it myself. And then we have the naughty amigurumi, who made the Tacosaurus, which is created by Croutons Crochet. Love to see it come to life in other people's hands. So if you definitely want to find one, you can grab these patterns as makes on Ribblr. So yeah. Oh yeah, Sir Leggington. That was the name we all came up with. Rainbow Penguin. Oh, actually, let me make sure. Palm and Tyler says, "You literally got this. Granny squares are fun. Trust." I'm excited. I believe it's all double crochets, right? Rainbow Penguin says, "I'm going to work on some granny squares for the Riblympics." Nice. Very cool. I will join you. Today will be my first day, though, so I'll see how much I enjoy it. Tacosaur. Yes, yes. The frog does have a top hat, so this is a nice touch to the project for sure. The dragon is giving me blueberry lemonade vibes. Love it. I agree, Beach. I agree. Okay. So these are all the updates that we have within the Ribblr universe. We have some really exciting things happening this summer. So definitely keep an eye out for those. So just as a recap, make sure you're logging into Ribblr every single day to grab your summer goodies. Definitely worth it. Super great patterns, and only like 25 more, 26 more to go. So you'll have quite a stacked library. Check out our Ribblr of the week, Caitlin Johnson. Definitely worth it. A lot of amazing patterns. Using the code FLASH50, you can get 50% off one of the tiers for becoming a Ribblr Plus member. So definitely do that if you do have the funds and dedication to it. And then also make sure you are going to the voting community post, so you can check that out. It is going to be live voting for the next week, so you can jump in there, and even if you have people that you want to vote for but aren't able to because you just had to vote for someone else, you can always shout them out in the comment section as well. The Ribblr multiverse, just you wait. You will be shocked to see what is coming. Okay, so let's get to crocheting. So I gotta set my stuff up. Actually has some of my stuff in the back. I am going to be working in white and green for this project. Okay, so I got my mic. Hold on, I just gotta keep this all set up. It was so hard to choose. Well, thank you for taking the time to vote, Maddie. Okay, so we're back. So we have our crafting page, and then we have our instructions from Katya. So here is our pattern from Katya, the 3 granny square patterns in Instagranny. So it should turn out like one of these, already showing kind of how versatile granny squares can be. Do I have anyone in chat who also has yarn in their hands? You don't necessarily need to be creating a granny square with me, but would love to know if you are crafting with me. Yeah, we do have Pokemon stickers. We have the Ribblr sticker as well, which this is flipped upside down on my end. So when the camera, it should be looking good. We got some whales. So I'm going to be going with green and white. My last name is Greenheight, which green is obviously the color, and then height kind of sounds close to white, so we'll go with that. So we'll go to the instructions for the granny square, which I will have on screen. Okay, this is the moment of truth. I am going to be going with my classic 4mm hook. All right, okay, cool. We have, look at all the crafters here. We have, let's see here. Okay, we have Little Miss Wonderful, who's crafting with us. Same with Bean Crochet. Autos asks, for the Ribblr Olympics, does it matter what kind of yarn we use for them? No, it shouldn't matter, whatever you want to use. We do encourage you to purchase from Katya, or also you can purchase through Ribblr itself, and you can find yarn on our website. But if you do have yarn at hand at home, that is totally fine too. Hooked by Marilyn's joining along. Palm and Tyler. Aw, cute. Yay, we're all here as friends. Little Miss Wonderful. Palm and Tyler are literally making a granny square. Stop knowing what I'm doing. Well, I mean, it was part of the title, though. Yes, I'm crocheting along, so I got my yarn ready. Cool, sweet. You have embroidery floss, Rainbow Penguin. I hope it goes well, too. Good luck. I'm working on my granny squares now. Let's go. Okay, well, the pattern is here on the screen. If anyone wants to take a crack at it, I will actually make it a little bit bigger. Okay. So it says I have to make... Wait, what? Okay, it says start the ball of yarn with the loose end of yarn on the outside. So I assume this means that I have to work in a graph. I don't even know how to work in a graph. Oh, they're right here. Oh, okay. It's all graphs. All right, well, let's get started. Okay, so I assume it starts from the center in the way it looks. Okay, so I'm going to start with white to start mine off. Okay. And this is how I make a magic ring. So the way I like to do magic ring is I like to leave the tail in front of my index finger, and then I wrap around to create an X. I go underneath that first loop and go grab that second loop, and then I twist my hook. I grab my yarn with my middle finger, and then I chain one. I take my finger out, and I take out the tail, and now I have a magic ring. Okay. Make a magic ring, continue working the granny square following graph A. Huh. Okay. So I have to learn how to read this graph, I guess. Okay, I was kind of hoping that it would... Hold on, gang. Let me look up something to find out how to read this. Okay, we're just going to learn how to read this graph, I guess. This is where I can't see the video. Oh, what aren't you able to see? Are you able to like not see the whole stream, Cozy? Rising Flames. I'm listening to this while doing ASL assignments. Oh, nice. Okay, yes. We can make this a group effort and teach me how to read a graph. So... I assume I assume that the long cross looking things are double crochets, and then the little dots are going to be chains, I assume. Okay. If that if does that sound right? So we're going to the circle is the magic ring 3DC unit, then I think I chained 3 first. Okay. 1, 2, 3. There's a key on the bottom. Yeah, okay, there it is. It is a double crochet. There's 1 chain. Oh, that one's a slip. Okay, we're slip stitching together. Okay, I can read this. Okay, so we're gonna start off with 3 double crochet because I'm pretty sure we need some height to it. And then do you read graphs to the right? All right, I'll do my 3 doubles. 1, 2, 3. Okay, doing all kinds of new things today, you guys. Thanks. Yeah, definitely. Okay, so I've done my 2 double crochets, and then I chain 2. Oh no, I only need to do 1 double or 2 double crochets since I've already added some height to it. Oh wait, no, I'm working to the left, right? Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so chain 2. Okay, and then we'll double crochet again. And then once I get the hang of this and we're in a flow, I can tell all of you about my past weekend and how I went to my 11-year high school reunion. Big things happening in my life. Okay, there's my 3rd double crochet. So then I chain 2 again. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm like reading a graph. I'm doing it, everybody. I'm doing it. Hello Bubbles Crochet, how's it going? Good to see you. Okay, so that's 3. We chain 2. Do another 3 in the magic ring. I have to sign all the numbers from 1 to 100. I've only learned 30. I feel like that's a really good skill to have, though. What's going on today, Bubbles? Are you working on a granny square or any other kind of project today? Sorry, I'm like trying to focus on these double crochets. Okay, so there's my first 2. 3, 3. Okay, so this is how it's looking so far. Do I cinch? I recognize cinch. I'm sorry I can't you know how like when people knit it like makes that clickety clack sound? I really wish that crochet had like a signature sound rather than like the only sound I can think of like with crochet is that like you know when your hook gets like kind of oily and it like starts squeaking. Okay. Yeah, I graduated 2013 from high school. Okay. 2 chains. And then I assume I cinch from here. Oh my gosh, look. It's the beginning of it's happening. Let's go. And then I slip stitch into that top one, so we skip 2. Okay. And then this is where I would change color. Okay, well, this looks nice. I'm beginning of my grading square. I think my big question to chat is, I have two questions. One, I guess I have three questions. One, if I'm gonna change color, do I do that now? And where do I change color? So I've slip stitched. Oh, I don't even know how to read this next one. So I've slip stitched. Do I do two more slip stitches into those two top double crochet? And do I not work in the stitches anymore? Do I just work in those like holes? Hello Titan, good to see you. Attach the new color in the corner space. Like, okay, so I do my two. So I do two slip stitches followed by a 3 chain followed by my double crochet. What the? Hello tree lover, good to see you. How are you? Maybe I should make one. No, I gotta make one without changing color. I gotta make this harder for myself. Okay, let's do a slip stitch in these first two. Am I saying that right? Okay. Should I like be using a stitch marker? Just so I know. I'm gonna pull my tail through this corner just so I know what my last corner is. Okay, so we'll slip stitch in these next two because I believe that's what it's calling for. Holy. Okay. And then we chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Then change. Did you change your color? You changed your color when you chained. Okay, so I've done my 2 chains. Maybe I should actually just change color there. I'm gonna pull my green through this. I'll just chain with the green. Or, oh, okay. Maybe we'll just do this whole thing in white. Oh my god. Well, if that's the case, I may as well do the whole thing in green. Okay, we're gonna restart. I don't want to even worry about the color changing. Alright. Maybe we'll come back to it. But we're going to go into the green, and we're going to do a full green one. Change the color in the slip stitch. Fine, let's do that. I want it to look nice. Okay, so we slip stitch our chains back together. Then we'll slip stitch 2. Like, okay. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna go to green, and we're just gonna, because right now our goal is to just finish a granny square just to see if I can do it. It's okay. I appreciate everyone's comments. I'm so sorry. Okay, let's see here. We're just gonna go all green. I think that'll look nice. Oh. Okay, so my magic ring, so I got a chain 3. I'm like already starting to sweat. This is like stressing me out. But you know what? At the end of the day, I am going to have knowledge on how to make a granny square and know how to read a graph, which I've like kind of read graphs in like the past, sort of. I mean, I'm honestly shocked I can kind of read this one. It's amazing knowledge that you can hold in your head. Don't let the haters get me down. I don't know if I have any haters at the moment. I mean, like, in terms of the... Oh, okay. I was like, well, who's talking ish? One. But they say if you have haters, you're doing it right. So, bring them no haters. All right, Titan, it's good to see you. Thanks for coming on by. We'll catch you later. Okay, so there's our first one, second, third. Hello, Bettina. Good to see you. So I just reckon that, like, while some of y'all are working on your crochet projects, you're just listening to me struggle bus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. I do like the double crochet though, so I am like looking forward to doing that because I'm so used to always having to do single crochets. All right, we'll cinch this up. It's 1, 2. Okay, we'll go in here. Okay, we're back to where we were with the white, so good progress. Okay, so I've slip stitched. I slip stitched into the 2 big posts. I'm actually gonna pull this tail through just so I know. Okay, now I'm back to needing help. So I've done 2 of those, and then I chain 3 again. 1, 2, 3. And then I double crochet twice in that hole in the corner. That sounds right, correct? I double crochet in like the holes. Okay, there's 2 double crochet. Followed by wait, what? Oh, am I doing like the 3? Yeah, in the chain 2. Wait, so okay, so I double crochet twice into that corner, which is technically 3 since I have this chain 3, and then I chain 2, and then I crochet again. Oh no, I don't go into the corner. I go into like the actual... Wait, what the... You do the 3... Oh my god, this is so confusing. Okay. Okay, so I see my 3. I've done my 2 slip stitches in the top. the chain 2 space? What chain 2 space? Okay. Like that initial one? This is why I never did granny squares. Okay, you need to make a magic ring, chain 3, did that, DC2, chain 2, DC3, did that, slip just into the third chain at the beginning, did that. Okay, yeah, that, I mean, I understand that. The 93. Ribblr is out here helping me. Fit 93 DC. I wonder if you could, you know how like you could only like fold a piece of paper like X amount of times? Okay, so I guess the part I don't understand is this part right here. Like, so I've done my slip stitch right here. So on the graph, I've done my one slip stitch, which is fine. And then I slip stitch into the next 2 stitches. Yeah, this is a corner. So I have my 4 corners, right? My corner, 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 corner. I just don't get where I put my next 2 slip stitches to make this make any sense. And to have you on video chat. Yeah, in the next following corner, right? Yeah, it's definitely a double crochet. Hold on, maybe that'll. Huh. Okay, that's fine. Yep, we really do be going off in the top of the. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, so I'm gonna do a slip stitch into the first double crochet I made. I'm going to slip stitch into the next double crochet. Got it. And then I'm gonna chain 3, right? 1, 2, 3. And then I'm going to double crochet into what? Do I just double crochet into the corner? Like, am I going to have a total of 5 double crochets in the corner? That's my question. Like, should I technically have a total of 6 double crochets? Okay, I'm going to do it. That's what I assume is happening. And I'm just going to see if it looks right. Yeah. So 1, 2, 3. Okay. And then we're going to chain 2. 1, 2. And then I just work back in that corner, right? Okay. Okay. So I hear that. So okay. So I've done that. Well, now I chain 1. And then I go into that next corner. That's 3 away. That seems like not right, but here we go. One, 2. Okay, we're on to something, folks. Thank you. I do have permission from Ribblr to, if I wanted to, invite somebody on if I needed the help. But for now, I should be able to get through this. But if anyone feels like maybe I might need to, we'll see. I'm new to the whole granny square space, so yeah. But I think I'm seeing the vision. I think I'm seeing it. Okay, I think we're onto something, folks. I actually just pulled off the band-aid for my tattoo, and it's like all sticky, and it's actually kind of annoying. Okay, we're in the last corner. Three. Do a chain two. Okay, there's my three. Then chain one, slip stitch to that third one. Oh, okay. Okay, that looks like something. Let's go. So if anyone's ever ready, if I ever get stuck again, I can send you an invite to join if I ever need help. So just be prepared. If I need a lifeline, you can be prepared. But yeah, this looks. Are we all? What do we all think? I need some verbal affirmation here. Yeah, yeah, but yeah. Okay, cool. Okay, we're on to. Yeah, I'm glad I switched over to the green. Honestly. Phew. Okay, let's do the next. Okay, so now it calls for. Okay, where was I? So am I just doing the same thing again? Like, is this literally just the someone round three? So I will. So I'll do the two slip stitches. You're definitely not racing you. Why is that? I'm not that fast. Well, I mean, not that I want to race. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so then we'll put 2 in here. Then once again, we chain 2. Is this what it means to have fun? Am I living the life? Same thing, but you're going to add 3Ds. See, I'm so lucky that Ribblr is over watching me. That way they know I'm not gonna mess things up. Looking at the graph kind of trips me up though. Like it just kind of like weird on the eyes. Am I okay? So I've done my 2 there. Oh, but now I don't have corners, so I chain 1, do 3. I bet whoever invented granny squares feels real good about themselves. One. I could see how this could be like kind of relaxing though. Like if you were to make just like a ton of these. Okay, but in the corner we always want 2. So Ribblr is changing between the devil and the angel. Demon hour. You never know when Ribblr's in demon hours. They should have on the website like 1 hour a day where it's Ribblr demon hours. Okay. So is every granny square like this, or there's like variations to them, right? Like you can have like different shapes on the inside, like a sunflower. Holy smokes, I'm doing it. Holy. Holy smokes. You just like, yeah, every like pattern or like community post either gets like a angel or like the devil one to see if you've been naughty or nice. You've never seen this kind? Well, the pattern is in chat if anyone wants to make one. I will have to figure out how to do the color changing, but for the time being, this is actually okay. And I do, anyone else like the double crochet? When I teach classes, like everyone's like gasps by how many like sequencing you have to do. It's surprising to me that it's only one chain in between to the corners. You would consider this a classic granny square? Welcome back, Titan. Okay, Bubbles prefers the half double. I do like the half double as well. It looks nice. I like the texture. Change colors before the chain 3 to start the next round. Oh, okay. Like, do you pull it through when you're like do you do it for like the first chain, or do you pull the new color when you're pulling that like slip stitch? One, two, trois. Okay. The last slip stitch. I love to double crochet. It's quick, easy to me, and has a nice flow. It's the flow that's really nice. Chain 1. And then we go to the top 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, check it out. Holy. Sweet. Okay, I'm feeling pretty good. Cool. Only 2 more rounds. Making good time. 1, 2, trois. But I'm glad you find that humorous, Bubbles. It wasn't meant to be humorous, but I do see your LMAO. Never stop party rocking. Okay, number 4. So now I do the same. Is it literally just the same thing? Here, if it's the exact same thing, I'm gonna put the, oh no, you see my binder and stuff on the ground. Okay, yeah, it's looking pretty good. So let's get on to round, I think it's just the same thing then, right? I just chain 1 in between each, and then I do the chain 2s in the corner. Oh, psh. What was I freaking out about? This is nothing. But now I'm kind of having a hard time telling what is a corner. So then 1, 2, 3. Thank you so much, Bettina. I appreciate it. I honestly really do appreciate it. Okay. Wow. And to think I was about to break a sweat, I was freaking out. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm not going to be able to get this on stream. Are you serious? My pattern is patterning. It's funny because I've spent so many years in my own like designer career that I just like don't follow patterns. So then when I'm like, it's like a whole nother ball game. Like I don't know. It's like pretty fun to follow a pattern. I can see the addiction part of it. Like it feels good to like accomplish like the puzzle. Hi Pushing, good to see you. DC. No, don't be sorry at all. All right, cool. Okay, and then this is when I could pull it like my manga. So I actually just finished. Well, I like restarted and I'm all caught up on like chapter 427 of My Hero Academia, which is honestly peak. I don't care what the haters say. Chainsaw Man also peak. Hold on, let me make sure that this is okay. So I've done my corner, and then 1, 2 followed by a corner. Okay. How's everyone else's projects going? Are you enjoying the body doubling crafting? And if so, do you typically like watch streams while you like craft? I'm someone who likes to spend time in streams, like during my workday, I'll be on Twitch or something watching streamers. This time, don't listen to it. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Uh, you love the Pokemon. Me too. I am. I am getting a really big Pikachu tattoo this month. My Hero Academia is good. But it's fan. Yeah, yeah. I'm not a big fan of that part. But if you just like avoid, like Twitter and some of the weird Reddit stuff, you can enjoy it because it is really good. You do like to watch. I like to crochet while watching streams or YouTube videos. Speaking of videos, I am. So I had my 11-year reunion for high school, and it was at this bar. It was like a bar slash karaoke club, and I'm kind of a fan of karaoke because I like to go up there and like scream, and like do like my pig squeals and stuff, and like my gutturals. Um, and so I did that to kick off the event, which was really nice. I got a lot of compliments saying I kicked off the event because I just got up there and I was the first one to do karaoke, screaming. They didn't have my song, so I ended up having to do "Down with the Sickness" by Disturbed. But I was doing my pig squeals. It was pretty cool. So I'm just like anxiously like hoping that someone doesn't like post on Facebook, be like, "Oh my God, this is Vincent doing karaoke at our high school reunion." Everyone's gonna be like, "Oh my God, he peaked in high school." Oh my God, little. My sister just brought me a scrap piece of paper that I was sketching on. She said, "I know this is yours, insert nickname because it's so good," and my heart is melting. Aw. Someone's already on the last round. Oh wait, who's doing this with me? Am I alone? I'm not alone, right? Is it just me, or do I always watch Japanese series and stuff with the actual Japanese language and English subtitles? Yeah, I would say that's fairly normal. I do like the sub or the yeah, sub for My Hero, but there's some that I think that the dub is better. Like I really like the Full Metal Alchemist dub quite a bit. I think honestly, you can't go wrong with dub or sub for Attack on Titan. You're fast at it. Yeah, and you're typing too. Cool. Is everyone digging the graph? I can respect the graph. Oh my god. This is actually like kind of fun. I can just like make these as coasters, right? All right, well, now that I'm a pro at this, does anyone have any questions on how to make a granny square? Oh, look at it. Oh my god, I actually feel so proud. Oh, that's so cool. I know it's all one color, but it looks nice. Okay. I understand what you mean by you could naturally. I mean, I feel like you like if you're like someone who browses the like fiber art scene enough, like you will come across a graph without even like really like taking it in, and maybe you just yeah. I just can't believe you start off the first round with like these three slip stitches. It's so wild to me. Okay, we got one more round and then we're done. We're gonna get her done. Thank you. We can hold the applause until I am done. But thank you everyone for your kind words and for being so supportive. I hope everyone's having a fun stream so far. I know I am. It's been fun to kind of mix it up with like the interview streams and um, the crafting streams as well. Which this is only our second crafting stream, but has everyone been a fan of the crafting streams, or what would you like? Yeah, are you a fan? So that's one, two, three. Yeah, the no language barrier actually is a pretty good upside. And written instructions, yeah, yeah. I'm a little surprised there isn't written instructions, but it is what it is. It is a free pattern though, so if it's like you go into it and you realize it's not for you, it's not really like any skin off your bones. All right, an astounding yes for everyone is a fan of crafting streams. Cool, cool. Crafting stream, crafting. I love doing this along with you and everyone. It is fun. It is fun, and it's like I know like the interviews are also like a good time to get to know those in the community, but it's not as immersive, I suppose, when it comes to like this part because it's like, that's kind of like the nature of it. So we'll have to find some ways to maybe even combine the two. I do have a streaming background, so I do enjoy the like part where I can just engage with chat. You're all separate but one entity. You are all a collective consciousness to me as I see your names on the screen. Been kind of having some everyday struggles, so I'm actually might even bring me to tears to be able to finish this. So how when you're making like sweaters and pants and stuff, what's the like how many granny squares are people making for those? Like obviously double digits, but like is it closer to like 20 or like 50 or what? Like what's the most granny squares any of you have made for one project? I feel at one with the chat. Yes, that is your collective consciousness speaking. You are one. You are individuals, but one at the same time. One, two. And then after stream, when everyone's done with their project, whether it be a granny square or another project they were working on, definitely feel free to post about it on your Instagram stories or even TikTok if you want to go that far. But yeah, would love to see, for my own personal desires, would love to see what you were working on and what you were able to finish on socials. Definitely, we will be resharing them for sure. So yeah, would love to see how yours turned out. Two, three. Oh, you could have a designer crochet one of their free patterns with us, and we can make it with them. That would be fun. That would be fun, and I can join along too. I can find a way to like separate the screens and still show our hands. Cause I assume y'all like the hand cam, being able to see the work happening. Cause I know when I watch a crochet stream, I kind of like it. I also like when you're watching like a video game stream and they show like their controller or keyboard. Oh, you made a journal already. Oh, great. Oh, actually, I can actually check to see the journals after we finish this thing. Handcam ist good. Very good, very good. I'm in the verge of making my very first granny square. Bettina, that's literally me right now. What a way. I've never made one, so this is pretty cool. I'm making close to 400 granny squares for my temperature blanket. Holy. Which honestly, though, I guess if you did like one of these a day, it wouldn't be bad. Since I am marking holidays and birthdays to fill gaps to make the blanket even. Dang, that's amazing. And school's out for the summer, so nothing to do but making granny squares, I suppose. My face. It's the bangs, isn't it? I'm only making 100. Yeah, rookie numbers, Palm and Tyler. Rookie numbers. Only 100. That's a lot. That is a lot. You saw someone making a whole blanket out of micro crochet granny squares. Holy. Some people are a different breed. 1, 2, 3. All right. And that is the anticlimactic ending to my first granny square. Holy. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. Actually, before I like get into it, I can cut this. Wait, is that what it's asking for? After completing the 5th row, cut the yarn off and fasten off. All right. Yes, I almost did it. I just have to weave in my ends. Hold on. Let me just get this part done and then we'll celebrate. Carrie Elizabeth R., good to see you. Oh my god, I'm not a fake crocheter. I would have felt like such a poser if I wasn't able to do this on stream. And then chat would have been like, you're not a real crocheter. I've actually had nightmares about that before. Not from like chat, but from just like, I guess, imposter syndrome sneaking up on me. Oh my god, everyone's so nice. Hold on, I can't even celebrate with you yet. Oh my god, I did it. Oh, there's my first granny square. This is actually like a historic thing for me. Everyone, thank you for being here. Oh my gosh. Oh wow. That's actually really, really cool. Huh. It's like kind of weird to me that you can see that chain 3 working up, but oh my gosh, that is actually, I now have a coaster. That's actually really cool. Wow. Wow, big things. I'm gonna go and look at the chat. Yay, everyone's so nice. Yay, I did it. Woohoo! It's so cute. Thank you, everyone. Aw, yeah, big W's in the chat for sure. I'm gonna keep it forever, 5 ever. I'm gonna carry this around, so if I'm at a restaurant and there's like a wobbly chair or table, I can put this underneath and it won't wobble anymore. That's what this will be for me. History was made today. Yes, Starlet. I could frame it. Actually. That might be better than my other idea, Marilyn. Mayonnaise. I do not need to name this thing. I do like the green though. Little Miss Wonderful made 2 already. Oh, you're using 2 colors. I feel like the only reason I wouldn't want to do this, actually, I guess you could get away without having to like have a bunch of like tails, right? I hardly have made a quarter of a granny square. This is my first time ever even trying. I did conquer a new thing. I literally came out today with 2 new skills. I learned how to make a granny square, and I learned how to read a granny square graph. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, huge W's. Wow, I don't even know what to say. I didn't prepare a speech. My bad. Well. Ah, man. Yeah. Big days ahead. Good Friday. Good Friday. I can now rest easy tonight, knowing that I accomplished something. I don't need to be productive in any other way. Lol, love the idea for a wobble chair. When I first made a granny square, I didn't hide the yarn, and then I cut the Mr. Yarn tail. Oof. Rookie mistake. Not something I would ever do. Look at me. I'm a Granny Square pro. Obviously. Isn't there a special yarn for Granny Square? This pattern actually says that this has the yarn, like you're supposed to use like the yarn from Katya to do that actually, which is like it like naturally like I think it's like aggravated yarn. Is that what that's called? So, oh look, yeah, people have already started adding their journals, so we already have one finished one. Oh, look, it's Autolos, literally in the chat. Oh my gosh, a celebrity. Yeah, variegated. A granny circle would be great too. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Let's see here. I'm gonna actually Granny Square. All right, you got a number. Oh, this one's cool. I like the flower here. Oh, this one even has a snowflake. Oh, how interesting. Oh, these ones are pretty with the flower. Yo, am I on my Granny Square era? These are cool. Oh my god, I feel so accomplished. Oh, these ones have suns in them. Yeah, I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of this. Oh, is this really just one big Granny Square? Interesting. Oh yeah, yeah. I saw he had his Granny Square ruffle hat. That's really cool. Is this? I can't imagine making a bag being too terribly difficult. This is tight. All right. That's pretty cool. Well, there it is, folks. This is the finished Granny Square that I made today. This was super fun. Big thank you to Katya. Or actually, we can go back to the crafting page and go back to just Katya's page. So Katya does have a bunch of patterns now that are free in their shop. We do have the Ribblr coming up, so you can definitely go check that out in the community post, learn all those details about it. But yeah, so this is how our Granny Square turned out. Pretty good, I would say. I mean, for my very first one, besides the very beginning hiccups of not knowing how to read a graph, I think this turned out pretty well. So I appreciate everyone being here for this entire process. Yeah, I'm actually, I'm not even just saying that for the camera. I am quite proud of this. Learning something new feels good. Imagine being the person to invent the Granny Square. That's what I was saying. I actually said at the very beginning. I was like, they must feel pretty good about themselves. Cloud9 has some beautiful ones on her, for her patterns. Okay, good to know. Titan Wave's almost done with theirs. Yeah, this has been a fun experience. I hope everyone else was able to finish their craft. We actually hit perfect timing. We actually had this to be ending at an hour and a half, so 1:30 my time. Oh. But next time we will have an interview, so it won't be a crafty one, but maybe we'll switch back and forth between crafting streams and interview streams and all those kinds of things. So yeah, this was a ton of fun. We'll do a quick recap of today's stream and then we'll call it a day, and hopefully y'all can enjoy your Friday. So make sure you are checking out those summer goodies. Come on in every single day this month and grab a free pattern. Love to see it. So make sure to check that out. Ribblr of the week, go show your love to Caitlin Johnson and find this freebie when it goes live after the stream. For 24 hours, you can use the code FLASH50 to get 50% off of the tier of your choice. So you can get Ribblr Plus and unlock those. make sure to check out the community post for the awards as well. The live voting is currently underway for the next week, so make sure you are checking those out. Everyone appreciates it. It's always a great way to be kind of involved with the community. And yeah, make sure to cast your vote, and you can even win something. And last but not least, thank you for joining me in this fun crusade of making my first ever granny square. I was able to, for 8 years, carry the flex that I've never ever made one of these, but now I no longer can. But it was fun that I was able to do this in front of a crowd. So everyone, thanks for coming, instead of just by myself. Thanks for coming. This was super fun. I really did have a blast making this with all of you. Thank you for all the help at the very beginning, and giving me all your expertise. That was very nice. Congratulations, Street Lover. Congrats. You almost missed it during the send-off. True. Mayonnaise does need his own museum. Yay, good job, Tree Lover. The real dubs in the chat. Yay, I can't wait to see everyone's journal. Make sure to add your journals, and I'll have to check them out later. Yeah, thanks for being a part of it. If you ever have suggestions on what you want to see in future streams, always let us know. Thank you to those who did respond to my post about this yesterday. Good to see some nice souls in there. And yeah, so that is going to be it for today. Another W stream, and our streams do happen bi-weekly. Maybe in the future we'll have them more frequently. But yeah, so not next Friday, but the Friday following we'll have another stream. So I will see everyone there. I can't wait to see your journals, and thank you everyone for being here and being for such a respectful chat. Really appreciate it. Let Ribblr know wherever on the community section how you feel about these streams. You can always give me a review, and I let them know how I'm doing as your host. And yeah, so we will call it for today. Thank you everyone for being here, and it has been a pleasure. I will see you again, not next week, but the week following. Take care.